What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Shocking On Toy Reviews. I'm Wilson, joined by the round mound of pound with a beard.
Mr. Berg.
And the man with the enthusiasm of British weather.
His face.
Dooku on the floor.
Dooku. And we're reviewing a special set. It's a Transformers thing. What is it, Mr.?
It's Transformers Generations War for Cybertron. Deluxe Centurion Weaponizer Pack. It's a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. It's got 6 reviews, 4 out of 5 stars. We're done. We're done, baby.
And this is all of the cool stuff that you get. Look at it. It's so much stuff.
Oh, moving camera action.
What? All right.
Let's fit it all on screen.
Nope. So we're going to take a closer look at piece by piece. Let's go ahead and get started. All right. We'll start off just looking at the Centurion figure. It's a repaint of Brunt that you've seen before. He transforms into a tank, and also you can pull him apart and he can be used his pieces can be used as weapons on other Earthrise, Siege, whatever guys.
He has a Cylon head?
He does. He has a different the way they painted this one, yes, it looks like a Cylon.
I was literally gonna say, if this was the Cylon from the new Battlestar Galactica,
yeah,
I would have watched.
Oh, okay.
Because this thing would have scared me.
Yeah. And he's
not some sexy hot chick.
So the Brunt figure was purple. This is all grays, and there's some great red highlights along with some metallic highlights and pieces on there. I really like the way this one looked. Turned out great. I was worried that they'd cheap out a little bit and it would just be all gray plastic, gray or black. But they put some work into it. It's nice. And it should be, considering that it's an exclusive to their site.
So this is, to clarify, because I was originally expecting this to be a third-party accessory pack, but it's actually
it's official Hasbro.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is an official Hasbro ripping off of third-party toys to complete Wilson's love of third-on add-ons
and
his
accessories.
Conspiracy theory of that everything third-party is becoming Hasbro now.
I am 100%. So it's a good figure. If you know what you're getting. If you like this one, if you like the Brunt, you're gonna like this guy. There's nothing different other than just the all visual looks. Starting off, you get 2 Energon Cubes.
One is filling.
Yeah.
Bloop, 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 bloop. And one is full.
And it's
or
just
empty.
Yeah, it's just transparent plastic. They look good. I like it. They'll look nice next to all the other Energon Cubes.
I feel they're a little big.
Well, they varied in size.
I know they vary in size, but anyway.
They would go well with the Soundwave, I think.
Okay. Speaking of Soundwave,
I'm sure you remember the episode in season 1 where Hound and I forget the other character, trap Ravage in a cage. And that's what you get here. You get the cage. I've put Ravage in there, and the cage separates in the middle. There you go, and you can get them. There's Ravage. That doesn't come with the set. But these got to be a little careful. I'm worried that these could snap if you're not careful putting it together.
I will point out that I didn't notice until right now. These are clear plastic.
Are they?
Yeah, I was surprised by that too.
Yeah.
When the pegs are clear,
yeah,
it looks like a really smoky cage.
Yeah, I would be terrified because this is the clear plastic that falls apart and breaks on every other thing, and I don't know why cheap companies. I'm sorry, what? Keep using it. And then you also get a horrible. I'm sorry. Let me try again.
Unpainted.
Horrible. What was it?
Unpainted.
What?
Cheap.
There you go. Cheap Radio Shack. Who was that guy?
Shockwave.
Galaxy Man.
This is Shockwave, which is sculpted really nice. But you would never know from looking across the room because he's just like every other. That is my favorite Shockwave. Purple.
Right.
You also get
Gun Megatron.
Gun Megatron. Does he come with a stock?
He does not, but he does have that silencer.
What?
Will come off.
Pull that right off. Ooh. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, I'm sorry. Ba-bang, ba-bang, ba-bang. And then you put your silencer on. And I would like to point out that what no paint apps they could use on here, they threw over here to paint his handle black and his sight black, scope black, and silencer black.
Blast effect should go on those as
And
well.
the blast effect.
You can use any blast effects and they'll fit on there too. That's the blast effect from Skylinks, I believe.
So, yeah, and these are just 5mm port handles.
You could probably have yourself a G.I. Joe hold Megatron.
What? Holy crossover, Batman.
I'm-
Pew, 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 pew.
I'm so doing that. You get cliff jumpers, gas gun or something like that. That's what it's called, but that's for cliff jumper.
Cliff jumper.
Yep. It is not painted at all either.
But it is pulling the red off of your cliff jumper.
Yeah, just the inside of the hole. No one cares about the inside, just how it looks outside.
All right. So, yeah, you get another plain gun, but every deluxe guy's gun is plain. Then you get
Ironhide's drill gun is seen in one of the season 1 episodes as well.
I don't know if we haven't said this. They're sculpted pretty good. They look right, but they're not.
They're
not the sharpest sculpt in the back.
Yeah, I'll go over that.
Well, I think more so with Ironhide, the colors clash with the existing toy.
Yeah.
So I think even less of an attempt was made.
This looks like a Combiner Wars gun on a War from Cybertron figure who has been panel lined. You get Roller.
Yeah, you get Roller. Roller has in him the satellite dish that's supposed to go with your Trailbreaker, but it'll fit in any 5mm port guys.
Neither one of us have a Trailbreaker available
Nope,
right now.
we do not. So I thought it looked good with Roller, and Roller fits inside Prime's trailer. Probably not with the satellite on. Not with the satellite on, you dope.
Turns out it does.
In your face.
Okay, but if you want him to actually roll out and not fall out, doesn't matter. He's not going to roll out anyways.
There's a peg
I
here.
know. That's why I'm saying he's not going to roll out.
Oh, yes. Glorious. And for all those completionists at home, there you go.
Yeah, so you get the roller you should have gotten with the toy first time. So that's Bumblebee's blaster. I don't
I'm
have
not
a
Bumblebee.
No, I don't have a Bumblebee, but that's what it's going to look like.
I have
close.
18 Bumblebees, just not the one that goes with this blaster.
That's right.
So, again, looks slightly better than something you'd pick up on Shapeways.
And then we got something for Megatron. As you know, he likes to take pictures of things. He's a photographer in his spare time, so they give you a refractor.
Which, again, they forgot to paint.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize he was there until you pointed him out.
Yeah, that's the refractor is the one that upsets me the most about being plain.
Does he still have a peg?
Yeah,
Like,
he's
how is
holding. So that's how he's holding them. Is there's a peg that you just. It works. What do you want?
Paint.
You also get Megatron's mace.
Yep. And that's he just holds that in his hand.
Little peg right there.
It is a tight fit, so you gotta be careful. And it's not articulated at all, but I wouldn't really expect Hasbro to do something cool like
This
that.
is literally what you want in every time we have a piece like this.
I know.
So you should be happy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am. You get a nice little sound wave.
Holy poop. There's paint.
There's paint, but there's no Decepticon logo.
No, but they bothered to paint the goddamn button
I know, right?
black.
Right?
Ugh. He's also hollow. Where's his giant plug?
Well, we all know you don't hold the cassette. I don't know, man. Your
They
question is
painted
the same
black.
thing.
Oh my.
You're my. For Optimus, you get his axe. Now this fits. I have this right now on the leader Optimus. I did put it in my Voyager Optimus's hand, and it was very tight. I almost couldn't get it out. So I'm not sure. I originally thought it was for the Voyager one, but I think it's actually for the Leader one.
I'm gonna say, what the F is? Why would the?
Well, you just turn his hand, yeah.
Yeah, but then he's holding the axe.
Turn
like
it the other way.
Turn what other way?
There, like that.
That looks even dumber.
Well, then put it in the other way, from the bottom.
No, it should be this way.
Yeah, turn his hand.
But then his hand's upside down.
Well, it doesn't matter.
It totally matters.
No, it
looks
doesn't,
dumb.
because in the show he pulls his hand into his arm and that comes out.
So just put the plug the other way.
I agree. I don't know that it's for that hand though. It might be for his right one. I'm trying to think which one it comes out.
It's going to be the same problem.
No, it's not.
He's also wearing Sideswipe's backpack.
Jetpack, yep.
We forgot to bring Sideswipe.
To be fair, Hasbro says that the pack will fit pretty much anyone. That's not exactly true. I couldn't get it on Ironhide or Hound just because they have a little more back kibble.
Well, it only fits guys with plugs on their back.
Yeah, but the Ironhide and Hound both have plugs on their back. And then the gun that Optimus is holding comes with the set as well as his
There's
nice
no way
G1
this gun
bust.
goes to this guy.
Well, who the is supposed to go to, because it looks even more ridiculous in the Voyager guy's hand.
This goes with my Combiner Wars Prime.
Yeah. Well,
Jesus.
again, you can use it with whoever you want, in all honesty. Yeah, well, he needs it. That he's the dead one. That's why he needs that cannon.
I'm not dead. I just hold my axe sideways. This is the mini Optimus Prime that goes with Unicron that Wilson's didn't come with.
Oh, shucks. Down to final thoughts. Toast, why don't you start us
How
off?
much did this cost?
How much?
$30.
$30 free shipping if you're a Hasbro Pulse Premium member.
How much is the Brunt equivalent by
He's
himself?
he's a
$25.
deluxe. Yeah, so it'll be $20, $25.
Then that's worth it, in my opinion.
Hmm.
I mean, the Centurion seems great. A few of the weapons seem really good. I mean, I think you could paint, or at least you could. I don't know about our general audience,
Right.
but certainly you could paint Shockwave, and the rest, I think, are fine. But this guy is really good, and the Ion Blaster looks really cool too, even if we can't figure out which toy it's supposed to scale with. And the mace is great too.
Yeah.
So even, that's like four that are worth it,
Yeah.
even if I think the rest kind of seem cheap. But for the price, yeah, sure.
What do you rate it?
3.5.
Okay, 3. All right, Mr. Berg.
For $30, this is a fantastic set. I highly recommend you pick it up if you have all these guys. If you do not have all these guys, aka me, don't get this set. What's here is pretty well done. Hopefully I made it abundantly clear that the lack of paint on things that should have paint is ridiculous. At least cast Soundwave or Shockwave in purple.
Right.
I mean, it is a tremendous value because basically for $10 you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, a billion accessories.
Yeah.
And a figure who's good enough, who you would pay $20, $25 for anyway, because he was the one everybody wanted at the time because, he was cool.
Right.
So I'm going to give this 4 out of 5 hammers. If you got these guys or some of these guys, I'd recommend picking up. If you don't. It's
All right.
good quality.
I was going to ask earlier too. Now, of the extra guns,
Yeah.
do you think any of those should have come with the toy originally,
Oh, yeah.
like Ironhide and Bumblebee?
Bumblebee and Cliff Jumper are rough because they gave those molds a large rocket launcher bazooka kind of thing. So if they were still considered legend size, which is what they should be, I would say yes, but not necessarily. Ironhide probably, but then again, they gave him a cooler gun than that. So,
I see.
Ironhide's not known for the drill gun. It's just kind of made its appearance in like one episode. I am not shocked, but I am surprised that they give you a Megatron as a gun, considering the Megatron toy itself transforms into a tank.
Blaster.
Yeah, doesn't really make a lot of sense. I love the set. I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. I am kind of disappointed in the fact that some of the things aren't painted at all, but I kind of think that they intend for you to maybe, this is for the people that are going to paint the things themselves. I kind of have a feeling Hasbro is leaning that way. And it doesn't bother me as much because if you look at this gun that Hound is holding, that's actually a non-F gun, and that's looks just like the unpainted ones that came with this set. So I'm gonna just mainly be,
if you're gonna paint Soundwave,
right, I agree,
paint Shockwave and paint Refractor.
Right, I totally
if you're
agree.
gonna paint Megatron,
yeah, those are the most egregious. The guns I don't care that much about. The other guns I'm just gonna be painting them gunmetal silver or just silver. But those ones, the Refractor should have paint. Shockwave should definitely have paint. I'm glad everything works with the ports. I would have maybe liked some blast effects in there. For the price, it's a steal. And if
That'll
you
be his second accessory pack.
yeah, well, maybe I'll get it. If you have the majority of the guys that all this stuff is supposed to go with, highly recommended. Get it. It is sold out right now, but maybe you can find it on eBay, or maybe they'll bring it back. But that's been it for this episode of Shock and Awe Toy Reviews. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Let people know. Spread the good word about the show if you enjoy it. Leave a comment below. All the social media stuff is in the show description. And until next time,
Yo, Joe!
Just got sent a headline that says Subway sandwiches don't meet legal definition of bread.